Right, well, welcome to the Leap Like a Salmon video tutorial. So, the purpose of this video tutorial is for you to obviously watch it and follow it along, but also implement it at the same time on your own Leap Like a Salmon profile. You can stop the pause, rewind the video in case you miss any sections, but I'll make it as straightforward as I possibly can. So here we go. So this is what we're going to cover today. We're going to cover a quick introduction to navigation. We're going to cover pages and folders, how to make them, uploading of documentation, and sharing. So let's go off this. So now we're going to open an internet browser, whether it's Chrome or Explorer, and we're going to go to Leap Like a Salmon. It's leaplikeasalmon.com, and that should take you to the first link. Mine, it automatically takes me straight in and logs me in as well. In case you do forget your password or username, you can click just below where the login and retrieve it. So this is going to be this is the introduction page that you're taken to. It's called the dashboard. Now, there are many ways of navigating around. You can click dashboard to go home to this page, CPD profile, share, and groups. This will pretty much do the same as these top links here. That'll take you to your CPD profile. This will take you to your home profile. Privacy will take you to the share, and journal, which will take you straight to your journal. Same again over here. That'll take you to the share, and that'll take you to the groups tab. Now you can share what you're working on. So you can go to Twitter here, and that'll take me to my Twitter account. But I can actually share that I'm working on my CPD profile at Leap Like a Salmon. And you can do the same with LinkedIn as well. So if you can see your activity down at the bottom, and you can see your inbox page and everything else. Now you can click on your name, and that'll take you to your front page that other people will see if they click on your name. As you can see, I've just shared career goals about me. I've got my activity and groups. And you can edit this page from here. And that'll show you exactly what you have on your page. Now you can change this. You can put, if you hover over the career goals or whatever you have on the top of your page, it'll give you like a move tool. So you can grab that little section, place it on the left side, the right side, underneath, above. You can have it placed out pretty much however you want. If you don't want it to show on your profile, you just press the trash button right there, and it'll remove it from your display. It won't remove the information that you've put in there. It's just what you display on the page. You can add entire CV to it, or you can add just one field from your CV, like I have here. I've got career goals. So if you press that one CV field, you can pick whether you're going to have it in the left cell or the right cell. So left of the page, right of the page, and you can put it at the top of the column, or you can put it after certain sections that you've already got. So I'm just going to press save, and we'll put it at the top of the left column. And then you can see here, you can give it a block title. So like I've done, I've put career goals for that one block title. You can pick a title if you don't like the pre-made titles here. So let's say I put interests. Now, if I don't set the block title, it's just going to put that title straight in there. Okay. And then I'm just going to press save. And as you can see, it'll put me interest straight there for you. Now, to be fair, I wouldn't have interest at the top of the page, so I'd move that maybe to the bottom, probably the bottom of the left side, so that you can see my interests are now displayed on my page. Don't forget to press done. Did I press that? Try again. There we go. And it'll automatically take you to your pages. So that's your dashboard. We have your CPD profile, which you can amend information in your profile, such as your contact information, messages in general. If you do amend each one, make sure you press save, and it'll take you to the next tab. Then we have your profile pictures. And also in the section, you can see that you only get a 50 meg upload of information that you put on there. I've actually got 15.1. So that's 30% gone through. So you can keep a track on that as you're going through. And then you can see the files individually. So you can upload any files from here. But I'm going to show you a different way so you can manage it a little bit better. Because as you can see, you could end up with quite a lot of files in there. Then we have CPD logs, which I haven't put anything up there yet. Then we have journals, CV information. So you can go through and edit. You can actually put a cover letter straight in as well, which is excellent. Then any notes and plans you may have. So the main tab, I'm just going to show you groups first, actually. So in your groups, you can see which groups you've joined. I've joined the CPD and the PGCE Community of Practice. All right, so from here you can find groups, and you can also keep control of your friends. You can remove from friends, send messages to them, find friends. So if you don't have anyone already on, it's a good idea to go through and add a few people. You can see institution membership. Obviously, that's Blackpool Fylde College here. And any topics of groups or any topics of posts that are put in your groups, you can see any new information here. So for the majority of today, we're going to be working through the shared tab. And that'll take you straight to your pages. If it hasn't, then just click on the little tab underneath, it says pages, and we're going to create a new page. So as you can see, I've got quite a few pages already, but I won't show you those just yet. We're going to create a page. So if you click create page, this is going to open a new tab for you. So we're going to use those documents that you've downloaded for the ITLA, and we're going to upload those. So if you give it a title, ITLA, I mean, I've put the complete breakdown of what the title is. Introduction to Learning and Assessment, I think. Don't quote me on that though. You can put a page description in here, and obviously you've got your Word. Well, it's like Microsoft Word. You've got your bold, italic, underline, strike through. Choose colours. You can highlight words, justify your text, which is always nice and pretty when you're looking at a website. Obviously, you've got images and all different things. You can actually adjust the HTML, but we won't go too much into that. Bullet points. So basically for the page description, what I've done is I've opened the assessment page, and that will give you what you're uploading rather. So I think for the ITLA it was a micro teach and an essay. So you could put, we'll start with the essay. You could put a brief description of what the essay contains, and then micro teach perhaps, and then another brief description. So for these, they're going to be headings, so I'm just going to make those bold. And then tags, it's pretty much like a Facebook page or an image. You can tag relevant keywords. So if you wanted to put tags in, I'd put ITLA, PGCE, teaching, learning, any that you find relevant. You can pick your display name. You can use your student number, just Kerry Steden, last name, first name. I'm just going to display my first name, and then we're going to click save. Then it takes you to the next page or the next tab, which is edit content. So from here, you could put sections of your CPD log in, files, any plans that you have on, or same as before with your profile page, you can put your entire CV on if you wish, or one CV field. So from here, we're just going to put files to download. So if you click that, it's going to open a pop-up window. That's going to give you the position. So it's going to be at the top of the column since nothing's there. So when we pick this, it's quite daunting to look at first because I have so many files in there, but ignore those. For now, we're going to give this a block title. So we're going to go and upload the essay first. So if you click put essay in there and then choose files. So if you find your essay, mine was quite easy, it was already open. So highlight it and then press open. And that's going to put that right there for you. Now, if you make a mistake and select the wrong file, you can click remove and try again. Now you can upload group files, institution files and site files, but we won't go into that too much. You just want to upload your own files. So as previously when we went through earlier, when we clicked files upon your tabs here, it gave you a list pretty much like this. So if you upload so many documents all at once, you get the choice of selecting which ones you can upload into this page, which is another alternative way of doing it. But like you can see, as you start putting more documents on there, it's going to get long and you might get lost because it actually puts in alphabetical order. So we're going to leave that one. Now there are two little sections down here that are quite straightforward and you can read. So this one, if you select it, it selects to allow this content to be temporarily hidden by clicking the header. So basically you can hide. So like I've put microteach, you can select it and it'll hide the documents that are in that. And then this one, you'll have to click it to see the content. I'm just going to leave those so you can see everything on that page straight away. And then press save. And there you go. You've got your little title and your essay straight in there. Now, if you do make any mistakes, you can edit by pressing the settings and that'll open it up again. Or you can just remove it entirely. So now we're going to go and put our microteach on there. Now, the only choices you've got here is top of column and after essay. Well, we're going to put it after the essay. We want our essay first. So I'm going to press save. And then we're going to call this one microteach. And we're going to upload all your microteach files. So I want to upload everything bar the essay. So we have all those files selected and then press open. Now it may take a while for the college network to upload all those, but it will go, trust me. And so we have all the title, all the files, and then we're going to press save. So as you can see, you've got two lovely little sections, your essay and your microteach, all in there nicely. I'm going to press done. Then that'll take you back to your pages folder and you can click on the ITLA that you just created. And then you'll see, it'll give you ITLA, the name that you chose to put in, the title, brief description that you've got in there, and then your essay and your microteach documents. Quite straightforward. So I'm just going to press back. That'll take you back to your pages. So now we're going to create a folder. So if you click on the folders tab and create a new folder. I am going to give it a name of PGC. If you call this PGC modules, you can put your ITLA, your DTLA, your DCMS all in one folder. So it's quite easy to navigate and it looks tidy as well. But I am just going to put PGC mods only because I already have a PGC module folder and we don't want to give them the same name. You can put a description of what it contains in there. It depends how in depth you want to go. Oops, I put DCMA and it's not, it's DCMS. Okay. So again, tags, if you make sure this is selected, what it does is it puts a navigation bar at the top so you can select through every page in that folder, which I'll show you shortly. So then we want to click next and it'll take you to the edit page. So now you can see the name and the title of the folder you created here. And now we need to add some pages. So the ITLA page that we created, you want to select that box and add it to the folder. And there we have it. The ITLA folder will be, the ITLA page will be in that folder rather. So I'm just going to click on the ITLA down that you saw, and it'll take you straight away to the page. Now, I'm just going to show you mine so you can see how it looks like eventually. So I'm just going to click on folders and show you my PGC modules. So here we go. And this is the navigation bar that it will put in when you put more than one page into a folder. So you can see I'm on the ITLA page at the moment. As you can see, the descriptions I've put here of just what they contain and what they actually are. If you click on, well, if I click on the DTLA, again, it's got the description and it'll take you to the feedback sheet and the marked one that I've actually put in there. The same with the rest of them. I've just gone through. You can create the pages without uploading any files. So if you do get a bit of time, create your pages, and as soon as you get your feedback and your marked assignments, you can put them straight in. It'll save extra time when you come to it. So you can, from here, edit the pages, email the links, show the link, the URL, which is this here, and make the page completely private. It's entirely up to you. So we're going to go back to the Share tab, and then we're going to hit Shared by Me. So from here, you can see the PGC modules that you've created, and we're just going to hit the Edit Access button. So from the Edit Access, you can share with individually, or you can share with groups. You can share with the institutions such as Blackpool and Fylde College that you're a part of. You can share with friends, or you can make it public to anyone who logs in. It's entirely up to you. So by default, only you can see your collections. And so you can set rules to allow access, which it says here. All right, so you can see your folders here. So I'm just going to uncheck observations because that was the one I created a couple of days ago maybe. But I don't want to share it just yet because it's not finished. So if you select the PGC modules one you created, and that will apply, anything that you change here will apply to that folder specifically. So I'm going to go to share with users and groups, because these ones here are fantastic if you want to share with everyone. I'm just going to show you how to share it with one person for now. So you can see if you share with users and groups, if you click down that box, it'll give you a list of all these people, which you can go through the pages. So I'm just going to share it with Karen. If you can share with the person sat next to you, and then you'll be able to check instantly when on their page that they can see your profile and vice versa. So like I said, I'm just going to add Karen Black. So when you add the person, or when you click on the name, it's going to go up to the top right here. And you can actually change the access start date and time. So if you had a file or a folder that you wanted a person to see only for a month, you can edit all this information here. You can actually choose when this information is set to appear. So for instance, if you had a CV that you sent to someone, say the job application was only open for a month, you can actually set it that they can only look at it in that period. So that's fantastic. I'm not going to mess with those at the minute though. I'm just going to leave it as it is. If you do make a mistake, you've got the trash button here, and then select the correct name. So that's that. That's shared with Karen Black. And we're going to go to the advanced options. So if you click that, it gives you more information. So you can allow comments. So Karen, for instance, could go on this page that I've created and post comments on there. So if there was any glaring mistakes, perhaps point those out for me. You can moderate these comments. So like Facebook does as well, these comments posted will remain private until you've seen them and allowed them to go on your page. So I'm just going to uncheck that for now. You can allow copying, so any of those pages or collections, they can make copies of them. So any files or folders that they can take, that's allowed through that. So you need to select that if you want it to share. Overriding start and stop dates. So any ones that you've set for people, say you've set a couple for job interviews that you've put in for a month at a time and you have a couple of those, or you may even put them in for a year. You decide, well, maybe no, I'll just give them a couple of months and no matter what I set up here, I can automatically change it to a couple of months here. So it's long-winded, but you'll get the hang of it and it's quite simple. So we're going to go down and we're going to press save. Make sure you've got the person in there. You can see here under the folder, you've got the access list and that's shared with Karen. Now you can, if you click secret URL, it'll take you straight to the URL that you can share with that person. So if they don't have an account or perhaps, if they don't have an account, you can share that link with them so they can go straight to it. I'm just going to press back for now. I'll take you back to this page. So we're going to click Edit Access again. And I'm just going to run through these. So you can share with the public, which will be anyone without an account can see. Logged in users, which only if they have an account. Any friends that you have on your profile, they'll be able to see. And the Blackpool and Fylde College Institution, which is all of us on the PGCE at the moment, we can all see through that. Or you can share with the groups, all your groups, or just one group at a time. So there you go. That's your sharing. So I'm going to click Shared with Me. It's asking me if I want to leave this page because I made loads of amendments without saving, but that's fine. So as you can see, these files have been shared with me. Thank you, Sally. So I can see a work practice file, action research for change and innovation, and a portfolio page. So Sally, I don't know if you want to go through and change those, but feel free. So that's pretty much the shared. It's quite simple when you know how. So we're going to go to the export and import. Export, you can export your portfolio. There is two choices. You can export it as a website, which if you are creating your own website, you can put the entire portfolio on your website, which is fantastic. Or you can download it in the Leap, like Salmon or the Leap to a standard format, which I think Mahara uses, so you can juggle in between them. Mahara is the Blackpool and Fylde College Moodle. You can actually export documents to Leap 2 and then import them into here. But it is, I have tried it and it is quite fiddly. So I'm not going to go through that at the moment. You can also import, like I said, and that's through that tab here. And so that's the tutorial. If you feel there's anything I've missed, please give me a shout and I will try and assist you as best as I can. Now, the task for today will be on the board, so if you can have a look and then try and complete as much as you can. All right, thank you very much. Bye.